Shit. Okay, we're not doing this, but yeah, it doobie is our time again. What can I say? We're back. It has been a while, but I've gotten like all of the important stuff. It's done. Okay, I'm a free man now, at least for a week, maybe. But I have been working, of course. Of course I have, because why wouldn't I? Yeah, and today we're gonna explore a bit of enemy AI, I guess. In Unreal Engine. Yes, I know the music is too loud, hold up. Right, so we are exploring a bit of enemy AI today in our UE5 game, right? About Durgan. This is where I'm currently at, okay? So I've made a boss, okay? I wanna do my very first boss, right? This dude right here. And I made like a sort of temporary but permanent temporary animation. Like this roll thingy, right? Where he like kind of rolls. And I want to integrate that into like an actual roll ability. So, what do we need to do to like actually make that happen, you may ask? Well, we need to find where he can even roll, right? And this is where I'm doing this, I guess. You see those dots right here, right? This is an environmental query or an EQS. Using that EQS, we can like kind of see which points might be the ideal roll location, right? So for example, this one is less ideal than this one because, well, 1 is bigger than 0.5. So yeah, the idea is that there is like a straight line in which it can roll, meaning if I do this, let me see. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe I need to update it first? Yeah, see? Okay, after it updated, you can see that he would probably roll into this direction, right? Or into this corner. So yeah, this is the premise of this whole rolling mechanic. Um, for that, I have a BT, not service, a task, a roll away task. So I already did something. Oh yes, the montage thing. So I don't know why, but I somehow cannot get the animation to play properly. But let's keep the animation out for now. Okay. I want to get the EQS working. Just the EQS. So, in theory, in the big theory, I should be able to run the EQS query with the roll target, and it should give me a point. I don't know why it's giving me like a Boolean value, but if I just can I toString this? I don't think I can, but what does this Boolean say? This is probably if it was successful or not. Let's find out. So okay, he will patrol or do whatever he wants to do. And it says false, you see? That's a problem, because why does it say false? Does it mean that he didn't run the EQS? But why? If I just wrapper class, ooh, maybe I need to choose this, but nah. This wouldn't make sense. I'm gonna do single best item. There are multiple single best items, but we'll see. It's still false. So it's not able to actually run the EQS query from Blueprint. Even with this, and if I just do all matching. Okay. Another option that I would have is to run it through a behavior tree. We do have a behavior tree for our boss, right? And there is this task roll away, right? What if we do a run EQS tree before this? Maybe the blueprint node is just dog shit. I really want to do this, right? Meaning we need a new blackboard key, which will just hold the target location to which, you know, the thing should roll. So, target or roll location, right? And if we then assign or make the EQS query to the roll location thing, then hopefully, do I need query config? I don't think I need query config, do I? The initiator / carrier should be the person with the EQS, right? With the blackboard, with the behavior tree. So, but we obviously need to return, or we need to get the blackboard. Roll. So in theory, if everything works correctly, I should be able to just print. I hate that you have to do this, okay. So this should not say 00, okay? If it says 00, we messed up. We don't want to mess up, okay? Wait, it actually gave us coordinates. Let's make him path towards these coordinates. No? Like, that actually worked. I was not expecting this to work, because why wouldn't it work in Blueprint? Well, To be honest, I couldn't care. If it works, it works. Did I do the... Well, now I know why it didn't work. I was casting the EQS at the this guy, like at the select the target. Doesn't make any sense. But well, we have already reworked it into using a blackboard, so we might as well. I don't really like blackboards because you need to do this to like retrieve a simple value, such as a vector. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, and then on finish, we just finish execute with true, and on fail, you would have guessed it, we just fail to execute. Pawn is obviously our control pawn. And this should theoretically do the thing. Obviously, like, it won't really roll because... But it should work towards a random point, right? Yeah, see, he like rolled away. Rolled, right? So, what I want to do now is I want to cancel the roll when the animation finishes, right? Or like I want to cut it early. So this is where this montage comes into play, I guess, because I have some useful methods for like on complete, on whatever the fuck. I've never used montages in my life. I just know one thing, and that's that if you do this and then create, you can actually create an anim montage. Oh. So now we have a montage. Which does things. Do we need to configure something? I don't think we need to, right? So now, let's run the montage. Montage. Whatever, really. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of spaghetti, but that's blueprints for ya. So montage to play is obviously the roll montage. Then the mesh is literally just gonna be the mesh. I don't know, is the mesh like the actual mesh? Does it have like any special name? Or is it literally just mesh? It is called just mesh, so this one is the correct mesh, okay? So in theory, print. Okay, so it should roll, and when the roll completes, it should print hello. Well, okay. It's just not playing the animation, and I think he's getting the timing right, but like, it's not. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the hell? He's just kind of not getting it, no? Why aren't you playing? Do I need to? Like, I mean, it's clearly here, right? It says some setting, blend in mode, internalization. No, inertalization. Whatever that means, blend in mode. Show me how you blend in. You blend in not at all. You are not doing anything. Okay, you can do curves. Sync group. I do have a theory. Maybe it's because of my how is it called? Allow custom NMBP override. Yeah? Maybe? Nope. Yeah, so my theory right now is that the animation blueprint is doing this. Not good. Stop it. Wait, maybe the issue is because it's looping. Let's make it not loop. It should just hold it at the last frame, right? Yes. Meaning... Dusky, you're not exactly doing the thing that I imagined you'd do. It's just not playing the montage. Do I need to like blend in the montage? Blend time current section? No. We need to blend the montage with like... Get current active montage. This is not what I was hoping for. UE5. Okay, I'm gonna use Chrome. Okay. I mean the internet. UE5 montage not playing. Not being played. Okay, that's somewhat what we're trying to do. Anim instance? Do I need to do that? Such as full body. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what's this? So I do need to blend them together. 2014, by the way. Need to assign a name to the slot name. Cool. And I do need to do something in the animation blueprint. Looks like a slot. Just a slot. It's literally just called slot. Help me. Slot default slot. Okay. Can I hook it up like this so it's idle and then it blends the slot default? How do I know which slot this is assigned? Group, default group. Oh man, what the hell? Root motion? I don't need no root motion. Let's just see if it works. Wow. It did work. What the hell? Okay, obviously you shouldn't be doing that, Mudgy. But... oh wait, it's like... actually... doing something. Let me go to the toilet. Be right back. Okay, we be back. Man, there's like something on my chair. GG's. Anyways. We got our montage working. However, uncompleted, we wanna... Can I just abort? Oh no, I don't wanna abort, I wanna stop movement. AI controller. I want to stop the movement on completion. Okay. And I also want to finish execute. I do wonder, will it make problems if I call finish execute or stop movement? Let me see. Like, my concern is that when I call stop movement, it will trigger this finish execute first, you know? It will fail the execute. I did not choose correct debug object. Okay, yeah, it stopped the movement. You guys saw this one blink? See, that was my concern. So we need to finish it as successful first. You know? Because I think that when this one finishes, the result of this one is ignored. Makes sense, right? Okay, so we have that in place. Now we need to adjust the movement speed to like actually make him roll, I guess. Meaning can just set speed, set movement mode. Where's that movement mode? Is that like a sprinting? No, so we need to probably adjust the walk speed manually. There is a set max walk speed. At this point, I would rather just implement a few functions on the troll. like a set movement speed mode, right? And then we're gonna have an enum. Movement speed mode, I don't know. And then we're gonna have default sprinting and rolling. Default sprinting, rolling. Movement. Wait, there's a movement mode, but no, a movement speed mode, okay. And we literally just switch. That's a sequence. I do wonder, is that like a hotkey for, like, there isn't. So yeah, and then we're just gonna get the component and then just set speed. There's crouch speed. Well, if you have crouch speed, why do we have sprint speed? See, this is what I kind of don't like, I guess, is that they're too much. That's too much, but not the right thing. There's so much, but yet so little. Movement capabilities. Yeah, whatever, man. Set max walk speed. We might have to adjust the acceleration as well. So the default is like, what, 600? And then sprinting, we're gonna do like 1000. Obviously roll is like even more. Theoretically you could do this with a select node. I think I like a select node better. Select. Like that. A little bit of branch. Less. We can literally make those make literals. I do think this is a little bit cleaner. Maybe not. But I don't know, I like this more. Try about it. Try about it. So yeah, we have default, which is gonna be 600. Then we're gonna have 1000. 1500. I don't know if it's too much, but we'll see. So, set movement speed mode. Yeah, that's just on constructor on begin play. We just set movement speed mode. Just default, just to make sure. Now, inside our roll away task, we instead of casting to enemy, we cast to patrol boss. Let's make sure this is a pure cast. I'm sorry guys, I just can't deal with like branching and of like errors and like come on, I know how my code's gonna work. I'm not using this task on like any other character. Maybe I will, just not now. Yeah, then we can literally just call set movement speed. Set movement. Come on, all. Why not? It's a BP troll, not a troll boss. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh my god. Set movement speed mode. We're gonna do it to rolling. Okay, now it's rolling. It's rolling. You see me rolling. So how do we reset it without like getting a bunch of, you know? Man, I want to make this pretty. I still think that the prettiest way to do this would be to do C++, but same time I think that this is like for like behavior trees. A visual representation is really nice. So because theoretically we need to default the movement mode back to here on all of those. Look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? The beautiful spaghetti that is my code. I've seen worse. Trust me, I did. Trust me, I did. This should already... Yes. Yes, yes. Of course. How could I forget? How could I ever forget? I'm gonna click play. Boom. What is he doing? He's stuck rolling. I mean, it's funny, but like, it's also not exactly what I want, because I feel like the animation is too long. I need like some kind of, or like not too. It's not the animation that's too long. It's the movement that it's too long, right? Like, it should end a bit earlier. But like, you guys see the vibe? Like, it's kind of doing it. It just needs to break a little bit earlier, or like reset its movement mode mid-air, basically. I guess. Oh no, that means I have to make a notify, an animation notify. I have no idea how to do notifiers. I never done a notify. Add a notify track. Oh, now I have two notify tracks. How do I add notify? Vantage notify. This one. Oh, who's this? Like about right here, right? I wanna notify. Whoa, why is this so big though? Like, oh, like, surely it would just be right. So wait, hold up. Okay, so we have a notify. Yeah, oh my god, more spammers, banners. You're banned. Yeah, so instead of doing this on complete, we do this on notify. Yeah, see, this is... I don't care. How can notifies be like... whatever. Now we finished the execute early. I do wonder if this is gonna make problems. Probably not. Come here. okay. But it's obviously aborting because because he's just repeating. Why? Maybe this is not a good idea to like call this one. We do not want you to fail. Kind of? Yeah? Oh no, why? Oh, it got stuck. It's looping the animation somehow, no? Like the thingy animation. This wave attack animation, right? It's looping it. But it shouldn't. Let's see what even happens in our behavior tree. Like the first time it works pretty well, right? But like second time it just kind of. Okay, so the left branch is he's not detected us, so we don't really care about it. The right branch is the one we care about. So, okay, boom, then it's waiting, then it's doing the attack, then it's waiting, run the EQS query. No, but like, why did it replay the animation? It's like looping. You shouldn't be looping. Why are you doing that? Now, a funny thing is that when I had this one, didn't do that. Like, this wasn't always the case. Maybe I was just lucky or unlucky. Alright. Okay. We do need to work out on we do need to work on blending and stuff, right? But okay. Yeah, no, what? Stop doing that! Why is it repeating this animation? To be fair, this animation would probably fit better within the cast ability, like within the ability itself, right? The problem is getting delays inside U objects. It's not really nice. We can try. This is our BP ability wave. What if we make this a montage as well? Or montage as well? Because realistically we need to do a lot of blending. Or I can't even play a normal. Maybe I need an owner and then you play animation. No. Okay, so we can only play montages. Inside of U objects anyways. I'm okay with that. Are you guys okay with that? I'm okay with that. I mean, this is, I guess, great training to learn what the hell montages are. So this wave attack, right? Oh, we need to make it a montage. Montage. Right? I don't know how this is gonna like work out when I like change like the animations. But we'll see, right? Oh, okay. Right around here it should like do the can I okay, there we go. Boom. And then here it should like notify. Oh, I need to be on this track at notify. Montage notify. I don't know what this means, this one. The timing. But I don't care. Cast to roll. The roll boss. Yes, I'm gonna do pure cast. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I'm not gonna do error checks either. Screw you. Can I just get mesh? I do want to know how I can blend the montages though. The montages. Right? And then on notify, we do this. And yes, I'm gonna pronounce notify every time differently. Compile. Please. Please work. What the actual hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I make the wave attack looping? It's not looping. Why is it looping? Stop looping. Oh, okay, okay. That makes perfect sense. So wait. This one is finishing execute directly and not when the abilities actually stop casting, right? I mean, theoretically, I could expose an event to like notify when the ability finishes executing, because theoretically, for an ability like this, I need to call finish execute, not finish execute, end cast. I think I'm just gonna. I'm too lazy right now to test. I'm just gonna increase this a little bit. You know, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Hey. Okay. Yeah, no, this kind of works. I do think that 2 seconds is a little bit too much. Because there's already like warm-up time, right? Boom. And it rolls, and then it does this, and then you roll. And yeah, this is working. Sadly, the movement is like... Because I'm stopping the movement instantly, right? How would I make the movement fade out instead of just drastically stopping it? What if I... Okay. I don't want to do a lot of lerping right now, because lerping is for larpers. Which is why... Here's the trick, okay? We're gonna... Okay, are we in notify hell? Are we in notify hell? Okay, so here's the crazy idea, okay? Go into the montage. We create like a random notifier at like this point, right? So he has already gathered like the speed, okay, meaning that at this point, oh, that at this point we can do another notify. What's the name? Is the name 1 and 2, or do they have like different names? Let me just see. Because my idea is so that we reset the speed when we hit a notify. Okay, it's gonna break, but so there should be two thingies in the top left. 1, 2. I mean, both of them are called none. Thank you. Can I make... Okay, so this is the actual name. How can I change the name of the notify? Surely you can just name the not notify events, right? I cannot F2 them. I cannot. Man, come on. Time format. Is it so hard to rename a notify? Details? Oh, actually. Actually. Okay. Riga chance. Okay. And speed up. And this one is end roll. I don't know, guys. Where's the ability wave? Not the wave. The roll away. Can I just switch on this? I can switch on this. Add pin. What? Oh, okay. So I need to go into here and then name the cases. That's a bit awkward, but we'll deal with it. So realistically, we only need one pin. We have the end speed up, and we have the default. The default is just going to be our exiting node that we used earlier. And the end speed up node will instead set the movement mode. Oh my god, this is ugly. Oh, I love it. It's so ugly. It's... Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, let's see. Right. Kind of. Like, no, it's not. I mean, he's rolling. But like, that's a pretty short roll if you ask me. Like, he doesn't even have enough acceleration to get to that point. Maybe we need to, you know, bump up his acceleration, his little accelerometers. Z acceleration. There is a set max acceleration. What's the default acceleration? Tell me, what is the default acceleration? Deal. Select. I'm gonna select on this as well. Make. What? What? No. No. I got make literal. Float? Float. So, if we're gonna have this one, the sprinting is gonna be the same, I assume, right? However, the rolling is gonna be this times 2. Honestly, times 2 again. Why? Because we can. Because we can. There we go. So now magic. Cinema, absolute cinema. Yeah. I mean, kind of. If I would get it, like, if the animation does not really reflect that, no? It kind of does, but also not. Does it? I mean, I think it's playable, right? So normally you don't get like too close, right? I think for what it is, it's usable, right? Like maybe you have to view it in a realistic way, right? Like I cannot just nitpick every single thing that I have. It's like my second time really animating in Blender. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing. We do have to fix some weights though. Yeah, I mean the animation does kind of blend out a bit weirdly, right? Like it's just interpolated. So ideally we would have like custom movement for that, right? Or like custom whatever, really. But honestly, this is good, no? Like genuinely, like as like the first ability, like I think you can live with that. I think that's fine. This is one of like 3 or 4 abilities I'm gonna do. I will definitely spawn like the mini trolls as well. I just don't know how I would do that in an interesting setting, right? That's a problem. How would I make spawning trolls interesting? Like I could make them like hang themselves down from the ceiling, like, you know. Also, we should work on fading out the circle here. That's very easy. It's literally a Niagara system. So Niagara? I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, it's actually just a particle. And then well, the rest is just script. But yeah. No, but like, I think this is playable. Like, we gotta be realistic, right? And for what it is, I think it's good. Maybe I'm just blinded, because what I've noticed is the longer you like take a look at your own art, the more you like start to accept it, right? Which is bad. Which is why you need to always revisit what you've done and like reflect on it. I want to do one thing. I want to check something, okay? I wanna see if I can hook up a sequence with this, and I mean, this doesn't really have to be inside of here, right? I wanna add a... No, it does have to be here. I wanna add a service. I have created this service look at target. Theoretically, this should make the yeah. Theoretically, this should make him look towards me while he's doing the rolling thing. Yeah, it does, but like it's weird interval. I also would need to kind of lerp it, right? So right now I'm just setting the actor rotation. Realistically, I would just lerp the current rotation to this rotation, right? So this target, I'm gonna drag over pin, the actual rotation, and then we just lerp it to the other rotation with the delta seconds. It's gonna get a little ugly, but deal with it. So it's a little bit smooth. It's a little bit smooth, right? And then we're gonna plug this one inside of here instead. This should already theoretically work. Maybe it's a little too slow. Maybe not. We'll see. Man, see, this is the problem. Like those services, they do work, but they're not really ticking. Like I can do like the smallest possible delay, but this is also gonna only work for like 1000 FPS, right? At most. But I guess he's like kind of rotating towards me. But like again, I bet if I have 1000 FPS, this is not gonna like work out nicely. What am I saying? 1000 FPS, Unreal Engine 5. Also, I really don't like ticking. So, what do we gonna multiply this? 10? How fast do we want him to rotate towards the player? One more magic number. I mean, I guess it's like, yeah. No, yeah, this is kind of it, no? I mean, yeah, it kind of snaps. That's not good, and there really is missing an animation for it. But man, I don't know. You tell me. Maybe if I do like a little bit of procedural animation, then this would, yeah, work. Yo, brother, whoa, 360. Oh no, it's lerping, but it's not lerping via the shortest path. Oh no, is there a lerp rotated, lerp shortest by, okay, we cannot do it. Okay guys, I know there is a way, probably, I mean there is a way. Stop, there is a way to do this properly. Just not today. It's just not something we will do today. I'm not touching those quaternions. Right. I want to make the wave fade out, which is so simple that I'm gonna ask myself why I didn't do this while I was creating the particle. I guess so that I can do it now, right? So scale color. We scale alpha. Then we create a float curve. Float from curve. And then we add a key. I'm gonna make it, I would say at 80%, right? So when 80% played, I'm gonna make it fade out. And auto to have like that little bit. Wait, we can actually make this a buffer 1 curse? What do you mean? You can make this a little bit more interesting, right? Like the fall off. Let's not. Okay, the problem is that it can scale the alpha, right? But we don't really see it yet because the material we aren't doing anything with like the material with the alpha, right? So we need to, I guess, multiply our opacity with this opacity. That way it does stuff. Yes! Oh my god. At first I didn't think it was gonna work, but it did work. But I do think we can make it fade out a little bit earlier, no? It really gave me the wrong... Make it 70%? Although we cannot make it fade out too early, because that might be deceiving, because the hitbox is still working at this distance, right? Yes, right? I think this is perfect, actually. I think we can do it a little bit earlier, even. Just a little bit. Like 60. At 60%. Yeah? No? I think this is okay. So there's another issue that I have on my list. I don't know if you guys have noticed it. I did. Do you guys notice anything strange about this animation? Apart from, well, my mediocre animation skills? No? Well, good for you, but, the horns. They're not weight painted correctly. Look at what, the horns are deforming. Help me. The horns are deforming. I repeat, the horns are deforming. It's a pretty easy yet tedious fix, which we're gonna do right now. Right, I do have the Blender Steam version, right? Yes, I do. Guys, we're gonna use the Blender Steam version. I promise you guys that we're gonna use the Steam version whenever we're gonna work on stream on our character. Now, while I personally don't use the Blender version, apart from that, yeah, what the hell. There's a Mr. Breeze scammer in the Discord. Mr. Breeze. That's actually kind of weird. I don't want to leak anything, hold up. Dum 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 dum. Am I blind? I guess I think I'm blind. I can find the troll. Oh no, what? Why isn't it sorted alphabetically, by the way? It's sorted. It's a date modified, okay. Troll. Troll 7.blend. There he is. There he is, guys. There he is. There he is. Hold up, let me quickly restore my layout. There we go. So, let me quickly choose an animation to play. And then go to the problematic part. Oh no, wait. I just need to rig deform action. What are you yapping about? There we go. That way we can see where the problem is, right? Those thingies have weights that they shouldn't have. So tell me, what weights do you have? Ooh, a lot of whoa, geez, a lot of weights. My L key isn't working. Ah, there we go. Please. UVs. Okay, thank you. Those are a lot of vertex groups, gee. Okay, let's just remove all of them. I think we wanna have head as one, right? But yeah, we gotta remove those. All of them. And then we need to find the head. No, did I not call it head? Whoa, what was for? Yes, this is gonna look a little bit freaky. How's the spine bone called? It's the spine 006. Well, thank you. Thank you for your insight. Wait, this one still has vertex groups. This one. Oh no. Oh no. Why do you have vertex groups? Surely there's an easier way, right? There was like this clean. Like it doesn't do anything. Oh. Okay. It did do something. Let me do this for this one as well, just to be sure. I don't want any stray vertices. Why can't I not? I can. Okay. I just didn't want to at first. Nice. So, it was spine 006. And then we're gonna assign. Yeah, right. That is correct. I mean, yes, the ear is a bit... But I think I did that intentionally. I don't think this is an issue with my weight painting. Anything else that could be, like, Okay, wait. It doesn't look like it's affected, does it? Like the horns. Although I cannot really verify it. Because they do look stretched, let's be honest. They do look a little bit stretched when they're here, but maybe they're just that gigantic. You know? Or maybe this part is like moving it, like the head, the spine part. But yeah, I mean the fade outs we're gonna do another day. Just not today, okay? Not today. Probably not tomorrow as well. Oh my god, my keyboard is like kind of starting to fall apart, to be honest. I mean, the Rocket Vulcan TKL. Must admit, it lasted a very long time. But it's experiencing its planned obsolescence. Anyways, let me export this guy. Let me export you. I don't want this rig deform action to be saved anyways, man. Why do you think I want that? Who told you that I want that? I don't want that. Boss troll. Override. Boss. So we only need to re-import the mesh, theoretically. Theoretically. In theory. Skeletal mesh. Import. Yeah. Okay. The best way to verify it is literally just to go into animations. Yeah, this looks like in Blender. This looks like in Blender, so that's good. Didn't even have to re-import the animation for that, which is exactly correct because it's a weight painting issue. That is a bit freaky. What the hell? To be fair, I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% certain about the eyes in general. Like, there's something that I don't like about them, right? The problem is, I want to fix it, but not now because like exporting exporting is so tedious always. Maybe maybe I'll fix it now and then I'll export it the next time I do it, you know. And I export it the next time I do it. So yeah, this is the roll. It's doing that. I think it's this keyframe right here, which is doing the weird ear thing. Wait, what? Should do no ear thing at all. So linear keyframes. Unless I do some weird ear thing here. Okay, I have an idea. Let me actually properly do the ears, right? So but there we go. So let me actually do the ears properly then, right? Meaning I'm gonna do eye here. We're gonna make him fold inwards like a bit, like kind of oh, I don't have mirroring activated. Yeah, see? I think I should be able to push them ears into this direction, right? Basically as much as I want. As you guys can see, it's still like kind of deforms like too much of the face. I don't want to weight paint, guys. I don't want to weight paint. Just chill, okay? I'm not gonna weight paint. I mean, ideally I would push them inwards and then I can maybe fix it with like a little bit of movement. Nah, see, it still creates this very unnatural thing. I would need to push them like into here. Does this even look good? Let me see. Okay, let's look at the left preview. Guys want me to be 100% honest? I don't even see it. It does absolutely nothing for the animations except cause problems. Let's just not have that at all. I do want the bit, just a tiny bit, just like even the tiniest bit. That's just so I can say that there is something, you know. Just like the tiniest bit. Just like a little bit. Do I have backface culling on? Or what? Because you want this to look like an editor, right? To be honest, I don't. Why is this? Why? I think I have to go into this mode and then here I can activate backface culling, which I do have activated. Oh no, here it looks kind of fine, right? You don't see the backside of the model. So I think it's fine. Why are you doing this to me? The problem is not that I... Oh, okay, now this is something I should fix, to be honest. Why is it doing that? Is it also in the idle pose? No, this is the other. This is something else. The idle aura. It is doing that. Oh no, why are you doing that? I knew there was something wrong. I just was able to prove it. Well, how do I fix this then? I guess I can compensate a little bit with like the bone. Just hope it's not gonna cause any further issues. I wonder if this is like a weight painting issue or an issue with me, the way I made the bones. Because why is it happening on the one side more so than it is on the other side? You know, this. Yeah, I guess because this hand is a little bit rotated differently, right? If I just pull it out slightly, maybe. I think that breaks the silhouette a bit too much. Is there a way I can make this like a pole target type of thing? Man, why? I do have a pole target, right? That I can move, I think. Which one of you is the pole target? It's this thing. Not necessarily doing what I wanted to do, though. Oh. Huh? Who the hell? Help me. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe this is something. I don't know, what is this? By the way, well, what is this? What is this used for? I mean, we can kind of compensate a lot with this. But I'm not sure we should. I feel like moving this is always very dangerous. But it does do a good job of controlling the direction. But it's very limited in its rotation. Man, why are you folding? Just drag it out a bit. I mean, it's also here a bit, right? I do wonder if I should be white painting this one. Because I wouldn't even know which bone. Probably like some shoulder bone. Right. There's not there aren't that many vertices to play around, sadly. Can I do X mirroring? Okay, so the weight, can I? It's not gonna be one, right? Oh, wait. This kind of works. Not. Is there like a way I can smooth? Maybe okay, maybe instead of increasing this influence, I should decrease this influence. If I could, of course. Do I need to... How? Why not? I'm being rage baited. See guys, I hate weight painting. I absolutely hate it. Maybe like this? Yeah, no, this is doing it. The thing is, this tells me that it's not the shoulder bone that is causing this. I don't know if I should be concerned or happy. Now, Stop. 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 What the hell? Is this worse than before? Let's just take a step back. Okay. Okay. Like, that's just... Man, he doesn't look like he wants to get up. He looks like he wants to, like, zombie you. You know what I mean? That's way too stretched. Normally it should be around here. Oh no, I have expose mirror on. Let me see how this looks. Maybe it's a good thing that it's like a bit stretched because reasons. Now ideally this would be like this, right? Like this? Kind of. Does it make sense? If my hand goes down in a roll, it's also the first one that goes up. I don't think it does. I think it should be later. Even later? I'm doing the exact opposite of what I want to do. No. Undo. Big undo. I mean, I'm still not happy about how this thingy goes into like its rest pose, right? Just kind of snaps into it. But like, how many frames do I want to do more is the question. Then I guess I would kind of just make him act like he's like just repositioning himself. That is, if I knew how. Like, oh, we don't move the torso at all? What? Maybe like this? No, not this one. This one. Maybe like even kind of like that? I think even earlier. This might be a little bit too extreme, the turn. Shit. Let's make his head turny. Let's turn his head. Oh, I have record mode on. Oh no. It's 100% the hands that are like causing issue here, right? It's just how do I wanna solve it? To be honest, guys, I'm just doing random stuff. Genuinely. If I don't like the result, I'm literally just gonna exit the project. Okay, I mean obviously we cannot keep it stiff like that. I wanna move it a little bit down, like is as if he was kind of to rebalance himself, right? I'd assume he would like stretch out his arms kind of like that, right? To rebalance himself. Surprisingly, it's coming together, right? I mean, I'm still missing something, but like he's kind of rebalancing himself actually. This one has still a lot of IK influence. FK influence. Let me look into the left viewport and see if it like just kind of noodles into the rest pose. Now remember guys, you kind of have to view this at like 1.2 speed, right? Because I'm gonna speed it up a bit in the editor based on like some form of speed. Probably. Question is, do I like this? I would assume, I guess, that this hand would obviously balance it out itself a little bit more, right? But like way lower. Look, he looks like he's actually struggling with balancing himself out. Ugh. I do wonder if we wanna like edit something in this pause regarding like his like hips. That we this could get funny. Like he kind of needs to balance himself out a little bit faster. Even faster. It's funny, you know? The question is, how much of it are we gonna see in-game? However, I think that this isn't really that noticeable, luckily, anymore. This... Man, I mean, I'm still not fully happy. Maybe I need to... Oop. Oh, groups. This isn't really doing what I was hoping for, no? Unless, I mean, I don't really see what's happening here. What the hell? It doesn't look like anything's overlapping anymore though, no? What if it did work? Look at him, how could you hate him? Oh, wait. Is this Flash or is this... It's Flash, isn't it? It is. Bug me. We cannot just smooth. We cannot just get away by smoothing out. Maybe if we just smooth out like the top part, like the more organic pieces. Okay, I'm not going anywhere with this, you know, guys. You're not gonna be able to see it in game, please. Please. No, I don't. I mean, I certainly cannot see it. Let me get closer, like with my eye. Maybe. I mean, yeah, there is something. I mean, this part is kind of complicated. It looks like it's like burned somehow. As if the head was turned. Why? It's just rolling. Yeah, indeed, rolling. I don't want to spend too much time and kind of fixing this mess up, because 90% of the time, like, I want to be realistic, right? 90% of the time you don't even get to see that. But like, just the obvious things that you do notice, well, I want to at least get away. Like this one, I don't think you really notice. Like, just kind of blends. Make it into a physics object and let physics do all the hard work. Oh, I wish it was that simple. I mean, it could be, but I'm really targeting like very, very low-end devices. Like very low-end. This model alone is like... Well, we can actually check. 1,800 vertices. Like I've seen grass, a single straw of grass that has more polygons than his whole character. Unironically. But yeah, that's the premise. I do think that this kind of low poly-ish, but also not extremely low poly, has like a very unique style. And I mean, yeah. 2B from me has more polygons in her butt socks than all of Majora's Mask. What? Buttocks? How did I read buttocks? I'm sorry, I'm like dyslexic or something. But yeah. It's crazy. To be fair, I mean, if you're using Nanite, it just only the form, I guess, matters more than like the actual polygon count. But then again, I'm not targeting devices that can run Nanite. Anyways, I said I didn't want to export the animations yet, but I do now. I do want to export the animations now. So how was this again? Right. I think I can literally just this and then should have our game rig with hopefully the new animation. This is the new one? Yeah, it is the new one. Okay. So we can work with that. We can work with that. I think. I always have such troubles like getting this exported correctly. But not today. We're gonna first try it. Okay, so what did I change? Only this animation, theoretically. Now the question is, I changed the length. Will the montage, the animation montage, like automatically like update itself? Or will it just break together? GG's. Show message. I mean, those ones I don't really care because this is like the pose, the initial pose. It doesn't really have any actual keyframes, right? But did this guy update? Probably not. I didn't see like a refresh, right? Oh no. Maybe if I reopen the editor. Then re-import. Yeah, no, it did re-import. It does have like this little rebalancing kind of thing. Okay, wait, but did the montages? Okay, so this is, yeah, no, I think the montages are fine. Damn. I think it did it. I mean, this one, the second notifier should really. No, I think we can leave it here. We can test. Test if it works. Come on, dude. Why does everyone see him? I guess. He be rolling. I think we can stop the acceleration even earlier. So it like kind of deaccelerates earlier. That is what the that was what the first notifier was for. Alright, this is my first time ever doing something with like any of this. Right. Is it? Is it earlier? I can't tell. Like, it's still a bit chopped. Man, I'm just trying to be lazy with like the end speed up thingy. But I know that making it look right would probably be better. Where's my roll away task? I'm literally just resetting the mode to default in the hopes that, wait, can I change the deceleration to be like just a little bit slower? Surely I can, right? Because that would fix it as well, without me having to do a bunch of math. Well, I mean, the math is not the complicated part. It's just really my time. I mean, there's friction. One? Use separate braking friction. What is this? To slow the character. Oh. Oh, okay. Wait. Wait, there's braking friction and there's braking friction factor. Help me. Okay, wait, maybe he's like sliding a bit more now? Nah, I think it's still... I do also... Is he reaching the AI goal earlier than like the animation? We might have to make this roll a bit slower, because if he's reaching his AI goal before the animation finishes, of course it will end the animation early. It might be a problem. I can't tell if it's like actually like slowing down the way I want to. Is it? Ew. He also kind of just... Even though I did have the balancing part, it just... Maybe it's because I sped up the animation a little bit too much. It still looks very much like he's transitioning into like the base state. Prepare roll? Well, prepare better than the roll. It's at 2.5. Let's do 1.5. I think this could work. Maybe? I mean, I guess I can just blend the animation afterwards better myself. Like inside the engine instead of the animation. The question is, does it blend because it's blending? Or is that just my animation being so ass? Let me quickly remove the how's it called, the this part here, and see if that does anything. I mean, there's some blending going on, I can tell. Right? There's some blending going on. That's not enough. Wait, can I just... I've seen that I can literally just increase the blend out duration. Damn, it's kind of high. 0.25? But it's like a weird curve. That's funny. They made this one. They made like this little previous. Why isn't this everywhere? Why is this only in this one? Why is it only in this one? This would be so nice. Oh, it definitely does blend differently. I don't know if you guys notice it, but like, it does blend. I still feel like the animation length is kind of wrong, no? Like, I feel like it doesn't really... Can I add like a few empty frames to this? Oh. What happens if I... No, because inside of here it looks like fine, right? Like that he's like balancing out itself. Maybe only now it's updated. Maybe. Maybe I just had to click that little button. Kind of, no? Yeah, no, yes, yeah, I just had to click the button. Okay, I guess I just had to click the button. But I have to watch the stream replay to see what I clicked there to make this happen. I mean, the Blender, don't get me wrong, the Blender is still kind of horrendous, but we're getting there. It's also... He's stopping too early. What if I just increase the range of the AI movement? I thought maybe the EQS is just a little bit too, you know, a little bit too little. Where's my EQS testing pawn? There, right? If I just increase the range in which he can roll to like, I don't know, what's a good value? Space between? No, circle radius. Give him 3K. I mean, dude, that's a long distance. I don't think that the distance is the problem. No, like, imagine rolling from here to here, or like even 2000, right? 2000 was even. I can see how this might cost. I think 2.5 could work. Now, maybe a little too many points. Is it? I think I'm fine with just having a few more points. Just a few. I don't know how performant DQS is, to be honest. I have gotten around to play test with it. I really didn't. There's still something happening. Like there. He stops movement before he stops the movement too early. Ah, okay, wait. Maybe I need to readjust this a bit. This notify. Right. And then Yeah, because when this one, I'm using this for two purposes. I want to use this to like, yeah, I mean, I think it would be collectively better if we ended a little bit later than earlier. Yeah, that did it. I would say it's one frame too much. Okay, now, you know what's weird? Now I think he could use a little bit more braking friction. You guys know what I mean? But he just stops, dude. He just stops. Why is he just stopping? What if I, okay. Instead of ending the movement, I'm gonna set his speed to 0. Wait, no. Come on, don't do it. I know this is not an issue with my animation per se. It's because I'm using this, right? This just stops the movement, like, directly. Like, I want to fade out, you know? I also don't want him to abort instantly. Yeah, else he will actually walk towards this path, and we don't want that. Yeah, so instead of stopping the movement, can we set his speed to 0 and then stop his movement? Really doing anything except the necessary math. I don't know if I need to I think I can just, you know, take away his rights to move. Right? If I just not stop movement, but rather disable input? Is that what I want? I mean, there's disable movement. I think this does it directly, right? Like instantly, just like I did with stop movement. And I mean, of course we would have to re-enable it, but see, it's still like instant. Man, I just want to fade out. How can we not make the movement stop? If I would have like some kind of delta time or really anything here, I would do it the way, right? Or like some kind of looping in here. Something ticking. How would I blend out the movement? With stop movement, I mean, I guess it is working, but like it's not working the way I want to. Can I? Oh, this is probably the AI controller it needs. Well, let me make this a to-do, okay? Let's go into our to-do list and do it there. Let's hold up, I need to. Right. So what do we have? We have roll instead of teleport. It was a teleport once, okay? Don't, yeah. We did do this. Slurp rotation. I don't know if we're gonna do this, to be honest. I don't know. Distance to blackboard. Yes, we did that. I think I know what I meant. Targeting system. Theoretically, yes. Okay. Like for stuff like this, like root motion is typically used, but I just couldn't be bothered, to be honest. Like I don't wanna do root motion, that's what I'm trying to say. But like it's probably fine, right? I mean, okay. Is it though? Oh, I forgot to write it down on my to-do list. Roll out. Actually, roll out instead of stopping movement. Make cleaner. Oh my god, this triggers me. Thanks. Alright. But surprisingly, I did do all of my goals that I wanted to achieve today. I don't think I have any more goals that I want to do today. Or like that I planned doing for today. Like I need to gather some ideas for tomorrow. Is there anything I'm missing? Because this is good already. It's good. Except from what I wrote down, of course. Wait! I did do something. But it disappeared. This? Why did it disappear? It just didn't save. Okay. Wave, ability wave. This. Get all actors of class. BP player. And then we just for each this. When we need to get controller. We're going to cast to player controller. And then we need to just hook it up. Like these are the little things that actually do the biggest part. I'm gonna be honest. Shake heavy seems to be appropriate. Oui. Sure. On notify begin. Sure, we can do this after the end cast. It needs a word context object. Eat the owner. This time we're actually gonna save. Yes, like it's the little things that do it, you know? I do, however, think we can probably increase strength even more, no? Boop. It's kind of ending the animation too early. I don't know if you guys get what I mean, but it's starting blending earlier than it should. I think, right? Why? No, I guess that's just how the animation looks. Can I increase the length? I mean, not really. I do have a playwright. I mean, but I am. Maybe I need to fix it in Blender. Maybe I do. I don't want to decrease this even further, you know, because I know that this will work. But like, does it really look like a roll then? Do I need to sync the time in the montage again? I think, I mean, no, time is definitely, the time did change. I think I just need to move these one. Yeah, no, like that. I mean, yeah, that did it, I guess. But I think I could end the thingy a bit earlier, like that. I think like the rolling itself is a little bit too slow, or like this part, right? But like the hand is, oh man, it's like a double-edged sword. What if I just increase? What if I just increase my blend out time to something and use the this one was the default one, right? Maybe it was just the way I blended it. I think this is usable though. Wait, do you guys think that because my blend out time is so high, it like cuts away a bit of the animation? If you guys know what I mean? Oh my god, I never thought about that. Well, now I did. Yes! Oh my god, my blend out time was not too low, it was too high. Okay, but now the timings are a bit off. This one has to be a little bit earlier. This notifier. Yes. The end speed up could like... Well, I just don't like that it like stops the movement like instantly, you know? But you know what, guys? This is a small thing that you guys haven't noticed because I haven't noticed it as well. But the good thing is that he isn't like rolling into something, right? It will never roll into something. That is like a thing that isn't really obvious right now, but if we do a little bit of this, right? It's not obvious at first, but like I think it's working really, really well in our favor. Oh wait, this is not even part of the nav mesh. Right? Like even, I think even if we have like narrow things, I mean, maybe our point density is a little bit too low for what I'm building here right now, but theoretically, you should be able to still have in a right way. Still rolled out in a right way. Am I right? Yeah, look at that. Oh my god. Genius AI. Absolute genius AI. No, but this is good. I mean, man, maybe the solution to all of it was just spreading points across the map. Ah, but EQS is so simple. I do think it gets complex though when I wanna like add a test for like another character, meaning have a little bit of context. Distance between two actors, for example. I think that's hard. Wait, okay, is there anything else I'm missing? Wait, I do have a controller. I wanna see if I have like vibration, right? Because yes, I'm trying to make my game work on controller as well. It's good to adopt early. Okay, let's see if we have vibrations. Show me. Oh yes, we do have vibrations. Perfect. You know, this boss fight is kind of easy on PC, but like on console it's like, I mean, it doesn't, there's really not much to it, right? And do you think he also has a little bit too much HP for what he is? But yeah. No, I mean, for the very first attack, I think this is like, turned out really nice. I mean, he's still defeatable. I mean, the question is, okay guys, I do have, well, why did my music stop, by the way? Oh man, I don't have to disconnect my controller. Okay, we're gonna try to fight him, even though he only has this roll attack right now. There you go. Yeah. Even though he has this roll attack, I wanna see how the counter experience is. This is gonna be the first boss fight, right? Remember, guys. And you're also not gonna have the healing berries. Because, well, this is the very first boss fight. Let's see how doable he is. As a pro gamer like me. I mean, it's very easy to dodge. Oh, he just rolled into me. You shouldn't be able to do that. I guess I need to spread out more points. Or can I make the points themselves like larger? That they are more likely to hit on geometry? I wanna check that afterwards. Also, I hate that the fireballs are not aligned with the crosshair yet. Can change that sooner or later. I mean, yeah, if it's just this one attack, there's really not much thing you can do, right? Just dodge the thing. There's a very obvious visual indicator. Before the visual indicator, it was actually very hard to time it, because like, look at how fast it spawns, right? So the only way to dodge it is actually using the visual indicator right now. Bam, bam, bam. Dum, da-dum, dum. Yeah, but I can imagine this. Dude, I can already imagine this turning out great, to be honest. Like, yes. Collect it. The weird thing is that right now the experience ops are still based off... How's it called? FPS. Like, the collection speed is sadly bound to the FPS, right? That's tragic. Oh. Wait, do I not have a way to fly on... I don't. Wow. Dude, the talent tree. I think I'm gonna recode the talent tree. Like, it was a good learning experience, but probably gonna have to redo him. Talent tree. Probably. But it's actually getting so unplayable. I can't believe it. Wow. Funny thing is, right now you can actually fly on mobile, but apparently you cannot fly on the console. It's okay. You can sprint though, which you can't on mobile, so that's that, I guess. Why are they spawning here? Oh, hi. I do have an idea how to make this virtual XP orb even better. But yeah. Guys, it's starting to look like something. It's all coming together. Somehow. Even if it is in small... Oh, whoa, what the hell? What? I'm on controller, and apparently you can kind of pilot the viewport using a controller. Wait, surely I can do like a cinematic shot with this, right? Hold up. Can I increase my speed somehow? Just you. Oh, okay, that's cool. Like, oh my god. Oh wait. This is. Wait. The spawn location for them is here. Why are they spawning there? Oh, I know why. They're trying to path towards there. When I'm there. Why? I guess I have to unload them somehow. But like, dude, that's not even reachable for you. What are you on? Anyways. I do think we had some amazing progress today, guys, okay? I did what I wanted to do today. We did the fade out thing. We did the animation. We fixed the weights. We discovered how to work with montages. We got EQS working, which I didn't got working before. With all this knowledge, the game might actually start assembling. Why is the XP bias a -1, by the way? This one. This one should be a +1. Like, close to it. Scammer. This one should be a -1. If I would be able to select it, of course. There. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you guys don't know what those boxes are, right? Those are like volumes, and depending on if you're in one of those volumes or not, your XP gains are gonna be adjusted. But not just like a flat 20% or something like that. No, no, no. It's gonna be adjusted depending if you're close to a level up or not. Meaning in the boss area, you're more likely to gain a level up than, yeah, not in the boss area. Isn't that genius? It's a small thing, but yeah. Anyways, I think we had a good run. Right, share. Alright. Guys, I think we had a good run. I do. Which means we will hopefully see the next day. Tomorrow. Or not. But most likely. If I find stuff to do. Right. So, I thank you all very much for watching. If you're still here somehow, then leave a like and subscribe when you're on YouTube, or follow when you're on Twitch. Check out my non-existing socials. And yeah. Bye bye.